Yeah, and we are back with the Bakersfield Underground, the Bug, and we are joined by our broskies, Steve.
That's right.
Dr. G, Rudy, Izzy. Together, they're the Acoustiks. Welcome, you guys, to the Bakersfield Underground. Hey, I was vibing out to this jam right here, man. This is a whole vibe right here.
That's right.
Hell yeah, man. How are you guys doing today?
Pretty good, man. How are you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're doing great.
Chilling over here. This is probably the most guests that I've had all at once. And I love this. You know what I mean? Because everybody has a different story here.
Well, it's funny. It's only 4 of us, and there's like 12 of us.
Yeah, I know. I was like, how many are we going to have? How many can we fit in this room, right?
25%.
Hell yeah. You just heard Fly, by the way, which is available on YouTube everywhere. And this was a live recording. Is that what it was?
Yeah, that was a live recording.
My goodness.
Written by me and arranged with Izzy and doing the horns and all that stuff. So that's
Oh, beautiful. Okay, so what instruments do you guys play here on the band?
So we have percussion. I play percussion. We got Dr. G on bass. Izzy is a lead trombone player.
Trombone, all right.
And then Rudy's on alto sax.
Oh, nice. You guys have the hard job then, huh? Yeah. Because you got to be constantly, you got to get your lungs ready so you can be blowing on your instruments and stuff. Is that something hard? Do you get chapped lips or anything like that? Or
I'm probably you more so. But
yeah, brass players.
My mouth just gets tired after a while.
I can't even imagine, yeah. You know, because my brother plays trumpet. Yeah. And he was just like, just running out of air after a while. But he was never like professional or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, getting your breathing right and everything, it's like a whole situation. At what age did you guys start? Did you guys learn how to play your instruments and stuff?
Yeah, 5th grade band.
Yeah. So you guys are good to go then, huh? By now.
Yeah, I started 5th grade, did the whole elementary through junior high through high school, and then that's where I met Steve in another group.
Yeah.
I don't even remember how I came across meeting you, but it was with the
it was an interesting story. It was basically we're putting together a band way back when, before this one, and
all right.
It was brought to my attention. It's like, hey, I know a guy that plays a saxophone player, and I was like, all right, cool, maybe we'll see. And then I was like, I need a trumpet. So his brother showed up, and I was like, all right, cool, I know his brother. And he's a mariachi player, which he's in the band as well.
Oh,
and
nice,
he's like,
nice.
Oh, my brother plays sax, and I was like, all right, cool, bring him. And then that's how I met you.
Yeah, it kind of started. It kind of started there. I was nervous as hell because I'd never really done anything outside of being something just organized, like in a classroom or whatever, you know. And so this was like my first performance type thing.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah, with Steve and that group, and then after that.
I think we were together for about I want to say about 5 years. Yeah. And then life hits. People got jobs.
Oh yeah.
Night jobs started hitting, and I was like, so we had so we had to shelf that project.
That's the tough thing about having a large band. See, I come from like rock bands. There's only like 4 of us, you know. Yeah. But when you have an ensemble with like 12, 10, that's like everybody has their own life. Everybody has their own schedule.
Just scheduling anything.
It's very hard.
It's hard to get everybody together, and it's usually the drummer's fault, huh?
It's George's fault.
It's
always George's fault.
It's always George. Okay,
shout out to George.
That's why he didn't show up today. Huh? Proves you right.
Yeah, George is our trumpet player who can never make it.
Yeah. He's like, hey, where you at, man? Oh, I'm in Texas today, bro. Okay.
Just random, huh?
I'm in Argentina.
That's something.
How do you guys organize everybody's schedule, or is there already a set day? Look, let's say every Friday, this is practice.
Tuesdays.
Well, Tuesday.
Tuesday, and you guys are here on a Tuesday?
Yeah. Normally
Tuesday,
Wednesday, Tuesday.
Yeah, Wednesday, Tuesday.
All right, so you move it around?
No, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. No, the hard part was, originally we started with a 4-piece, right? So it was a lot easier to manage that and their schedules and stuff. So, 10 years later, we're here now. So now we're at 12. So now it's like, what day works for everybody? Tuesday, okay. What time? Well, we got stuff doing this. I was like, how about 8:30? Does that work? Cool, done.
So how long is a usual like practice?
Depending on the song or performance or whatever, but usually I like to keep it at about $150, so an hour and a half.
Until my wife tells us to stop.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like your place. That was my next question. You know?
It's like, all right, that's enough.
So we gotta keep it. We got a curfew.
Like we get in trouble just by having the rock band, right? We get in trouble for that already. I can't imagine having this whole team, this whole orchestra.
Well, we kind of mitigated the sound a little bit, but you can't muffle the horns.
Yeah, you can't. There's no way. As soon as they come on, boom, that's it. You got 15 minutes.
Everything else is silent. You know, we were doing a silent practice.
I think there's a YouTube short where we're doing a rehearsal.
Yeah.
And all you can hear is like the clacking of, I think, the keys.
Yeah.
And just us horns.
Yeah.
Be like, the baby's trying to go to sleep.
Play that horn lick again.
My kids are trained, man. Like they pass out on the couch like right outside our rehearsal space, and like they love it.
So they're used to it already.
Yeah. This whole thing it's very much a family project.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
awesome. Okay.
It's fantastic. You know, you got Rudy and Zach, they're brothers. You got me, and then my dad plays. He plays
awesome.
baritone sax for us. And then
Nice.
Yeah, and then you got Steve, and you know his son Cavell is one of our other bass player.
Beautiful, right there.
Substitute,
Yeah.
Nice. He's the one that fills in whenever
when he can't make it.
whenever he gets too drunk,
Cavell, I'm tagging you in.
Which is always good to have some backup players too, because with you said there's 12 total, right? Somebody is not going to make it, so it's always good to have that extra person there to fill in and stuff.
100%.
You were saying trumpets and mariachi, right?
Yes.
That's completely different
So,
than
so the eclectic idea of the band, obviously the first thing for me, the motto is, family. So, we have life, families and all that stuff. So it comes second. So when we get together, we take advantage of the time that we are with each other.
Bam, there you go.
But the unique pieces that I put together is something not that you would be used to or anything. So his brother plays for mariachi, so that's the tone. If you ever heard a trumpet player and how that trumpet sound is uniquely to a mariachi, so that adds a different eclectic value to the sound of our music, right? Izzy, she plays trombone. She's a jazzer rocker, so she has that hard rasp sound that comes from the horn and whatnot, and the improvisation that she brings with the jazz and stuff. We have Dr. G, which is he comes from the folk and rock and all kinds of funk. He's multi-talented.
Yeah, he's the bass man. I mean, you can play anything.
He's the pocket. So, and then myself, I'm on the Latin side, so I do a lot of Latin stuff and a lot of infusion from salsa, because I'm Mexican, Puerto Rican. So I have that rhythm.
You got rhythm.
And then we have our guitar player, Fernando. He's a jazzer. Rocker as well.
Multi-instrumental.
So he brings
everything.
He's just talented.
That's awesome, right there.
And then our drummer, he's jazz. He's plays jazz and stuff. And
he's amazing.
He's an amazing kid, man. And then we have our keyboard player. When I heard that kid play, man, I was like, dude,
who is this guy?
You're right. So I brought him in, right? So I brought him in, and he started playing, and we're rehearsing. He turns and looks at me. He's like, "What the fuck? Where'd you find this guy?"
He just goes nuts, huh?
Yeah. So he has great ideas and whatnot. And
he's got this very soulful style. Like I played hip hop and funk in Philadelphia, and it's some of his phrasing. I'm like, damn, this is.
Is he the one that has
feel.
all these keyboards all around him, or he just has one organ, keyboard? What are we doing
here? Just the
one
keyboard, and I don't know what he does.
He makes it sound whatever he wants to.
Guitar sometimes.
Yeah, is that too.
Guitar, he does the guitar.
The guitar too? I haven't seen one of those in a while.
And this kid's based out of Shafter, so I'm like,
oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome when you can get all this talent into one band, into a group and stuff. Because there's a lot of musicians out there, but not a lot of people have that that variety of that gift to play jazz, because jazz is hard. That's a whole other situation, somebody that plays salsa, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mixes it up, a little bit of rock and stuff. Like it's hard to find good musicians out there like that.
We can't forget James.
No, we can't forget James.
You got to give everybody their credit.
AKA Diego.
That's his out-of-town name.
Yeah, that's his out.
Yeah, I was going to say, okay, James, AKA Diego.
There's a story to that. There's a story. I got to let him tell it, because he tells it a lot better. But short story. I mean, a long story short, he basically, James translates to Diego, and he'll let you know what that is.
All right.
But yeah, I can't forget him. He's a hardcore jazzer, and he brings a little flavor of whatever.
Plays tenor sax.
Yeah,
he plays tenor sax now. He
started with keys.
Altos and keys.
Yeah,
in the beginning.
He started with keys. Even he
before David. Came on
so even
keys,
he came up to me and was like, "Hey, where'd you find this keyboard player, man?" He was just like, shit.
Hey, that adds a lot, huh?
Yeah,
the keyboards, like it's unbelievable how every instrument adds something to the mix. And stuff, you know?
Well, not just that. It's just the way the person plays it, because it's like when you listen to a singer, you know, everybody says they sing, but it's like, okay, this person sings this way, this person sings that way, but even though they sing differently, they bring their own spin and their own flavor, their own story, their own, you know, narrative. And
that is true. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right.
What's crazy about it is that, you know, the band's been around for 10 years.
That's right. 10 years.
That's awesome.
In
right
this
there.
last year, we had a major Steve shuffled deck on us. You know, like he just and everyone's like switching around like what they're playing.
Yeah.
Oh, so you switched instruments
sometimes, man. So
that's awesome.
So this one time we were in
I think just recently in
Santa Cruz. In Santa Cruz, we were like, all right, who do we have? And we're like, all right, we don't have a keyboard player. Okay, cool. We don't have this. All right, cool. We'll figure it out. So
we'll figure it out.
Yeah. So between James and I was playing percussion, and I was like, all right, I'll play this song, this song, this song, and this song on keys. And he was like, all right, I'll play this song, this song, this song, this song on keys. Dope. And we kind of just jump around and stuff. So I mean, the beauty of being able to do that's
awesome.
Something different.
Yeah, that's hard to find. Like I said, the show goes on. There's no cancellations, no nothing.
Yeah.
You know, so
during the show, I turned it. I'm like, damn, this is dope.
yeah. You know,
I'm like, man, you got to cheer on your own folks.
Yeah, because most of the time, if one of you, the guitar player, doesn't make it, that's a wrap. We got to cancel. If somebody gets sick, which does happen, right? We have to cancel. But that's dope to hear that you have multi-talented members on the group and stuff. And all right, can you guys let me know where we can find you guys on social media and stuff? So, your camera's over there.
That's my camera.
Yeah, right there. Where
you sure it's not this one right here?
No, that's our camera. That's you right there.
You can find us at theakoustiks.com. That's our website. It's TheAkoustiks.com. We're on Facebook. You can find us there. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on SoundCloud. You can find us on YouTube. Hit us up. Put your name on there. You can subscribe on our website. Give you an email. You can find out where we're going to be playing next. You can find out what we're doing and what we're up to.
So like and subscribe.
There you go. Don't forget, like and subscribe. That's very important. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
And then pass it on to the next person. Right. Yeah. You guys brought gifts over here today. I love gifts and stuff. Can you tell me what we have over here? This is like
we're coming off our summer 2025
I love this
tour.
Yeah.
Right. So down here is all the places that we played. All the signatures from every member of the band.
I love that.
The tour was called Let's Ride the Wave. You know, we're all about flavor and soul. And just to give you a little background, this is our little mascot for the tour.
Yeah.
And then our logo, if you don't notice, it's a tree, but it's more than that. It's the tree of life. So everybody knows what the meaning of tree of life is. So that's a lot of the things that we embody. And
man, thank you for this. I'm going to put this on my wall because I really do enjoy it. I'm looking at all these different areas. You guys are all over the map here and stuff.
It's quite the tour.
It was cool.
Yeah.
How's the tour?
You know?
The tour was great, dude. It was fun.
It was fun getting out of the heat.
Watching Men in Black.
Going to all the cool places.
Y'all picked the perfect time and stuff, huh?
Yeah.
And we got some, these are some stickers also, right? Is that what it
decals,
is?
Yeah.
Oh, I love this right here. Thank you guys very much. Yeah, we're definitely going to put that poster right here on the wall somewhere and stuff.
Thank you, man.
I would really like that and stuff. And thank you guys once again. Let's talk tour. There's a lot that goes behind tours and so that people don't realize, right? You have to be gone for a certain amount of time. You know what I mean? So what is that like? You've been doing it for 10 years now. The first time that you guys were on tour and stuff, once you got to get out of Bakersfield and stuff. What was that like? Do you guys remember that?
Though I remember it's like, hey guys, I put a tour together, and they're like, wait, what? How's that gonna work? So it's a little more an unorthodox approach to touring because, you know, a lot of people when they hear, oh, you're on tour, that's like every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, in this case, I took the concept of the tour and I looked at everybody's situation. You know, people got to work, people got lives, people got kids, people got, you know, bills. And stuff exactly. Like that. Yeah. So I said, you know what? A tour, the definition of a tour is going out and playing at different places consecutively. Right?
Yeah.
instead of staying in town and playing at the local, brewery or the local bar,
exactly,
every other weekend. So I said, no, this is what we're doing. This is the definition of a tour. This is how we're going to do it because it works for us. Yeah. And basically we started in May and we toured all the way through September 6th.
Jesus, that's a tour.
That's a tour. I mean, when you look at these big bands, they home base it and they'll go out every day to wherever they're going to go. They'll fly in their private jet and go there. Now we have the private bus.
That's right.
Yeah. Man,
shout out!
I'm sure that was fun. I'm sure that was fun.
So that's cool. The bus stuff. I want to give a shout out. Yeah, shout out to the bus who was sponsoring us. So Car King.
Oh,
That's
nice.
right.
Yeah, you got to give them a shout out. Definitely. So, all right, Rudy, tell me about the bus ride, because I know it's all fun and games in the beginning, right? We're excited, we're happy, we're going on tours, we got a tour bus. Not everybody can say that, but once you're there several days with the same people and shit, you know what I mean?
So, funny enough, I only got to be part of the bus, maybe for two of the shows, up north, Monterey. And Santa Cruz.
Oh, so you're out there,
Yeah, so sitting my brother and myself, my brother Zach, trumpet player, we sat all the way in the back. And, man, we sat pretty close together.
You only have a certain amount of room in that.
Like, I haven't been close to my brother since we were 5.
But it was cool. It gave us a lot of time to actually talk more than just music. You kind of talk like just daily life concepts, whatever. Just I don't know. I love sports, so just sports or just anything, memes or whatever, Yeah. But you have a lot of. It was what was that, like a 5-hour drive? So we stopped once, I think.
That's what I'm gonna get to. Yeah.
And did that 2 weekends in a row.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. All right.
On top of, like you said, we have our daily lives, our work lives, our personal lives, etc. But I enjoyed it. It was a different experience.
It's different,
because usually if we went somewhere, like for example, like we went to Cayucas and Ventura. We go to Ventura quite a bit, and I usually drive, but it's a different feel, you drive. A lot of people don't realize when you're driving, man, you kind of get mentally tired, and so when you finally get there, you kind of like chill, whatever, have a beer. But then when you don't drive, that's why I feel for you, man. You drove those 2 5-hour trips.
So you drove the bus, or
I drove the bus.
All right. We're gonna get to you here in a little bit.
And it's different. So then you kind of just get off, you stretch, you yawn a little bit, and you're like, all right, let's get together. That's it. So it was cool to experience it both ways. Either way, though, it's still chill and fun.
All right.
Regardless, just to be able to go play and
that's dope.
I know earlier we were talking. So I've only been with the Acoustiks past going on 2 years, I think, barely this month.
Oh, okay.
So congratulations.
You survived. You're in now.
So when I first met Steve, then I had like a hiatus, so to speak, and I didn't see him for about another 8 years.
Oh man!
And
all right.
So I got reintroduced, funny enough, through my brother again, the Fraser Park show. And he goes, "Hey, is your brother still playing?" I'm like, he goes, "I don't know." Hit him up, and he sent me like some music. You're like, "Hey, look at this music." I'm like, "All right, I'll take a look, man. I still love music, but I haven't played it in so long." And then, by the way, there's a show next month.
You better remember.
I was like, what? And so for me, it's been like regaining all of what I felt like I maybe had in the past when we first played. And
you never forget that, though, huh?
No, man.
You never forget
that. It's been pretty chill. It's been cool. And I thank Steve personally because he got me back into it.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. The love of music, it just never goes away. I learned how to play my first instrument. I was drumming. I was about 8 when I started drumming. It's like you never lose that. You know what I mean? So, Izzy, tell me about the bus rides. You got any funny stories about that? Or
yeah, man.
Do you miss it? Do you not miss it?
Yeah, man. Look at
you get to hang out with all these guys?
Yeah, man. So, first of all, we had a whole box of DVDs.
Yes,
for whatever reason.
You're old schooling it, okay?
Steve had like a little DVD player pop down from the ceiling for a while before we got the bus.
Yeah.
And he had a whole box of DVDs, but for whatever reason, we just watched Men in Black because it happened to be in there. It just happened, and it got to a point we were like, it happened to be in there, and
that was the tour.
For the most part, it was like on in the background. So like everyone's like whatever, but it always gets. You're driving home after the gig, you're tired, you're in like hour 4 of the drive, you're like, right. So you're kind of tired, and then
the driver too.
Yeah, so the driver too. We're switching off drivers. Got to a point where like watching it in French with Cantonese subtitles or whatever. So every time we're pulling up to a gig, we're like, all right, guys, are you ready for this intergalactic kegger here? So yeah, lots of Men in Black.
But you understood any language. You already memorized it. Yeah, already.
We could, at one point when we got the bus, it didn't have a DVD player. So I was like, alrighty guys, I found the whole script. Everyone picked a character.
We're going to reenact the whole movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Table read in the car.
Yeah. Dr. G, what can you tell me about those bus rides, man?
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to participate in the bus rides.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah, well, no, the schedule for the bus trips didn't work out with mine.
Yeah.
So
okay, all right.
The couple times that we did go to locations, I usually try to make it a family trip with my wife and kids.
Nice.
And so it's kind of, we don't have enough room for all of them to go too.
Yeah.
So
and these are long drives too.
Yeah. So we usually drive like a day ahead and like make a weekend out of it. So
that's awesome. It's
pretty fun. So that's one of the ways that it keeps the family happy. Like, hey, we're gonna go to Ventura. We'll make a weekend out of it.
Yeah.
So, hey, sweet, let's go do it.
That's good that you have the support because not a lot of people have that.
Yeah. So I mean, our band is very family friendly in that way.
That's
most
cool.
of the gigs that we play are either afternoon or early evening gigs. Like we're not playing the 10 to 2 a.m. Gigs.
Those are rough. Those are rough.
Done that. Yeah, we done that.
Well,
yeah.
So do you like?
Harry's was the bomb.
Harry's was that was a fun one.
Those were so
Pismo
tough
Beach,
show.
man.
Pismo.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, especially being out there
show.
and stuff. So when you take your family on a trip, do you kind of like make it sound really good? Hey, guess what? We're going to, let's say, Pismo. And I have a gig, by the way.
No. I mean, the beautiful thing is when you look at the tour, that none of those places were hard sells.
Okay, yeah.
It's like,
hey, some nice areas.
Hey, it's 105 degrees at home. You want to go to Akoustiks this weekend? And we're like, sure. So so we just get a hotel over there and like make a weekend out of it.
That's dope, right there.
And the beautiful thing about going to the Central Coast is my wife's whole family's over there. So we get a huge crew that comes and runs out. And
so it's fun time.
We get a lot of support over there, and whenever we go to Akoustiks or
Huge
Pismo
family.
or even in Ventura, we have
that's nice, and you get to listen to some good music too.
We have a great time, with my dad being in the band too. My kids like, hey, Papa's up there playing.
That's dope, man. Yeah, that is cool.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Hell yeah,
the kids, they all just love live music and being there.
Oh yeah, that's a great vibe right there. Yeah. All right, Steve, you have the honor of driving this bus. It ain't easy.
No,
you get tired.
It's not easy
after a gig, even before a gig.
Just
a couple hundred miles,
a couple days before.
Oh yeah.
No, it was. It didn't bother me much. It was just being able to hydrate and sleep prior to doing the driving and whatnot. And then luckily I have a great backup system. And it's like, hey man, you okay? And if I'm not, then they'll jump in and drive.
They'll kind of slap you in the back of the head and just wake you up and shit.
It's like next thing you know, you hear the rivets on the road. Hey Steve, you okay? Yeah man, I'm good. I'm good man.
Yeah, man.
I'm good.
Yeah man.
Hey, good thing we got GPS now, right? Because back in the day we had that map,
dude.
And imagine how they used to do it back then. Like that's insane.
Print out your Mapquest.
Yeah. Even before MapQuest, they had that big foldable map.
AAA, get your triptych.
And if you miss an exit, that's a wrap.
We missed exits even though we had GPS.
That's a driver falling asleep.
I'll admit that.
So are you just big on coffee or?
No, I don't drink coffee.
Oh, you don't?
No,
oh my
I'm
goodness.
not a coffee drinker. So a lot of the times I'll tell where we're having conversations and we're like in the middle of it and it's like, hey Steve, we're almost there. Okay, yeah. And I'm driving and it's like next thing you know, I passed the freaking exit and then we're like 2 miles down. I was like, oh snap, we gotta turn around. It's like, yo, quit talking to me, man. I gotta concentrate. We're gonna get there late.
Yeah, because you could miss an exit right away.
Oh yeah,
with GPS. And stuff. There's just so much going on and stuff that. Man,
you also have to realize he's
pulling the trailer.
And pulling the trailer.
Too.
And you're pulling a trailer.
Yeah,
How big is this trailer?
Trailer's 5x8.
My goodness, man, that's difficult right there.
Yeah.
That is difficult. So what do you guys eat when you're on the road? Because how often do you stop? Are we doing the peanut butter jelly sandwiches or like what are we doing
snacks, here? Well, so the way I got it planned out is like we'll pick everybody up and then we'll take off. And I was like, all right, cool. Kind of.
Wait, you pick everybody up? Y'all don't meet
at his house.
Well, okay, yeah, that's different.
I pick everybody up. No, it's not a school bus, bro. It's not the get bus.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
No, so we'll meet up at Jared's and everybody parks and we'll take off. And I was like, all right, cool. And let's say we're going to Santa Cruz, right? So in my mind, it's like, okay, I gotta get gas, so we'll stop here and we'll stop here. So I got it kind of planned out where the stops are. And,
bathroom breaks, snacks, whatever you gotta do.
Yeah. And a lot of times I'll bring a big old bag of snacks. A lot of them, don't get eaten because nobody likes my snacks apparently. Whatever.
Nobody likes my cool Target snacks.
But we bring snacks, bring water, and it's a good time. And make sure that we stretch and walk around and do the things that we need to do on the road. So
now, do you usually go and come back the same day? Or is it you're out there for 2 days?
No, a lot of times.
Okay, that's not too bad then.
Yeah, so a lot of times we'll the majority of the tour would go up early enough to kind of chill and kind of get acclimated to the temperatures and kind of just relax before anything goes on, and then we set up, play, and then when we're done we'll chill afterward. And usually the way I planned it is on a Saturday, so Sunday nobody gonna go anywhere or do anything other than church, right?
All right.
So we'll hang out a little bit at the end and then kind of just dip out, and then once we dip out we go straight home. Boom boom boom. Everybody let me know when you get home.
That's not bad at all. Okay, but you I'm gonna stop you there for a little bit because you did say the whole setup, and I'm gonna get to that because that's a whole other beast now, right? Mm-hmm. So okay, you guys are on the road. Has there anything crazy happened on the road? Any funny road stories?
I plead the fifth.
Okay, don't stay in the bus then. I get it.
No. There's some instances where like I said earlier, we if you talk to me while I'm driving, I'm gonna miss the exit. So
leave me alone.
We're in Kalinga area. We were talking about this earlier. We were getting in Kalinga, and then there's an exit. And I was like, all right, let's go get some gas and pull over. So the way this off ramp was made was ridiculous because you have to go all the way in, kind of like to the new neighborhood that they were building, and then you had to come back around. It was stupid. So I made a premature left turn. We're headed north.
All right.
Next thing you know, we're headed south. And we're like, wait a minute, what's going on?
What happened? Yeah, what did I miss?
So I'm like, hey, everybody pull out your phones. Where's the next exit? And they're like, oh, it's like 18 miles.
You got like 20 people there.
That, dude. So 18 miles, no, we're not doing that.
Man.
So we're looking for like those little divots in between the highway.
Get in the middle,
and so I missed one. And they're like, here comes the next one. I didn't have time to brake, so I just went, whoop.
And you got a trailer.
And we got a trailer.
You're on a bus.
And we're on a bus.
Yeah, you think you're like in a small little Toyota, which you're not in.
We're all gripping the safety bar like,
oh my God,
leaving the body like, ooh.
The bus is going. We're good.
Oh my
I looked
goodness!
back behind me out the back of the bus. I was like, "Is my trombone back? Oh, it's back there on the highway. Oh, I didn't need that."
And there's nothing that you can do about it.
No,
you're in this ride.
Yeah.
You're not the driver. There's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta grab on and just.
Tough shit.
As we say,
That's why they call it the oh shit handle.
As we say, you just gotta. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That became the slogan. Is like that just happened. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
That's hilarious. Once you get to the show, there's a lot of you guys have all your instruments.
Yeah.
Do you guys take your own sound equipment, or is it already? Sometimes it's already provided.
Depends. Yeah, it depends. So depending on the location, they'll provide us with the sound equipment. And
okay, that helps.
Makes it easier because there's less stuff that we have to take. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't change the setup time or the setup and the approach or whatnot because then we have to figure out what they have and kind of.
Make it work with you.
Yeah. So
Steve's done a pretty awesome job about setting up our system to be pretty well standardized for whatever venue we're going to go to.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, so you're the sound guy also. Man, you wear a lot of hats, huh?
He does.
Yeah.
Because that, once again, getting the right sound, working with somebody else's equipment, it's a whole situation.
Oh, yeah.
Because you guys have a certain sound that you're used to, which is your sound.
Right.
And everybody's equipment is different and stuff.
Right.
So one of the ways we standardize that is we run all in-ear monitors and we have our own mix.
Okay, that helps out a lot.
Every time. So for us, in our heads, like we're still sounding pretty much the same at every venue.
Correct.
Okay.
But and we can pretty well tune it to whatever venue we're playing, and we can also live track every show.
Yeah.
So it's pretty awesome.
Hey, having in-ear monitors, that helps.
Yeah.
We used to have some of the cheap ones before where there was a small delay. It just threw everything off, dude. Like, So go ahead and invest, spend the extra money, and just invest on some good in-ear monitors so you don't have that issue. Because it makes a big, situation and stuff. Big deal. After you guys are done with playing the show and stuff, right? Because you got to organize. You got a set list. You know what I mean? You guys switch it around every now and then just to keep it fresh and stuff. Or?
Oh, definitely. Our catalog is continuously growing. I myself I'm charting songs. He's done some songs. She's done some songs that we've done. So it's like we between him, myself, Izzy, and Fernando, and I got a guy in LA that does some charting for us as well. So it's a big effort on making tunes that we all love and kind of change them up and make them fresh and funky, and it's just something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've heard different styles of music that you guys play and stuff. Yeah. So
it's a challenge, like whenever we're bringing new music to the group, you can't just say, "Hey, let's just play this song," because you got 12 instruments. I mean, everything's got to be orchestrated. You got to, you've got certain parts like bass and guitar and keys, which can improvise a little bit. But when you're talking about horn section, Izzy's done an amazing job with arranging the horn riffs and the sections,
which is something completely different. Yeah. Not a lot of bands have horns like that and stuff. So, what kind of music do you bring? What do you enjoy playing out of the whole catalog?
Ooh.
Like the ones I pick?
That's right, yeah. The ones I get paid to... No.
There you go.
I love playing all kinds of stuff. I love Latin stuff. I played in a banda back in the day when I was... in the day when I was at BC.
Nice.
I've played in rock bands. I have a rock band, so I do all kinds of stuff. Like, I just like to play. So... I like funk, so I love charting it too, and it's always fun writing it. It's always interesting writing for horns. I went to school for arranging and audio production, so
that's
when
nice.
I write for horns, like I'd be in classes, and you can always tell who was a horn player and who was not.
Who's not?
Who's making noise?
So you're a musician too, like piano player wants to see B sharp because that's what's in the chord is a B sharp. But if you give a B sharp to a horn player, we're gonna like punch you in the face. I don't know. Like we don't want to see that. Also, like trombone, like B flat to B natural on a 16th note at 120 tempo. That's kind of it's like physically impossible. So it's
different.
Notice like 1st to 7th. It's gonna be awkward. Yeah. So it's always interesting seeing. Oh man, this is a great arrangement. It was not written by a horn, not arranged by a horn player.
So you can already tell. So,
So I get that all the time because I'm not a horn player.
He gives us a chart. He gives us a chart. And all the horn players. We're all looking at each other like,
what kind of shit is this?
Steve, where's the articulation?
Why are there so many flats?
You come in with your basic chords and stuff.
Yeah. Here's my drum.
Yeah.
No, but it is really fun, like writing. He'll write the song. I wrote one song, but for the most part, Steve writes all the originals, and then I'll just give them to me and be like, hey, arrange it. Yeah. So it's really fun. He writes some really cool stuff, so it's really fun.
It's fun though, right?
Puzzle piece them, like, how do we want this together? But, it's really fun, like, being able to collaborate. And, okay, well, I know Jared tends to play... Sorry, Dr. G tends to play like this style, so let's write him a bass line like this, and
that's cool.
Rudy likes to play, so let's give him. It's fun when you know who you're writing for, personally, and how they sound. Because you can kind of tailor it to.
Hell yeah! Now, usually for like rock bands, right? The drummer's the one that carries the most load and stuff. You got your singer, he just brings the microphone, but you got a drummer with all these fucking drums.
We don't have a singer, bro.
You don't have a okay. So
hey.
Who? Everybody here. It kind of sounds like everybody here sings.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who carries the most equipment?
I do.
Probably you do.
I carry the band. I carry the bus. I carry the trailer. I carry the... No, just kidding.
I carry everybody.
He actually physically picks up the trailer.
Like,
I know. Yeah. He makes it sound like that.
Like, what do you mean I can't park here?
Look, being on tour is not easy. I've gone with a couple of bands. I've shot videos and stuff. I didn't play with them, but I shot the videos. But I'm there with them, and just having to haul everything after playing a long gig, especially getting off 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night.
You know what helps?
What?
A roadie.
It does. But we didn't have any of that.
We're lucky.
You know, so,
we're lucky.
Okay, you guys are fortunate to have that.
Circulating roadies.
Yeah, y'all made the right move and stuff. But yeah, just being out there, there's so much that goes into a live event, especially
100%.
The more people that are in the band, the worse it gets and stuff. And I'm pretty sure you guys got it down already, right? 10 years in and stuff. But I've seen everything behind the scenes, and it's just like, my goodness. I've been there for several hours. We've done Battle of the Bands. We've been there for several rounds, and it's like, I want to go home. I'm in the middle of the desert somewhere. Like, I'm ready to go home. It's 2 a.m. Like, come on, let's wrap this thing up. But you got to stay there. Yeah. But yeah, it's not easy going on tour and stuff. But what made you want to take that step? Because it's not easy. Some people get comfortable playing in their hometown, which is okay, right? But expanding somewhere else, knowing what, or maybe not knowing what comes with all of that.
Well, it's 115 here, and
let's go.
Coastal tour was great.
Again, not a hard sell.
No, it's like, wait, what? We're gonna play the coast.
We're gonna play outside.
So you picked the right area.
What do you mean? There's something outside Bakersfield?
So how long was the band together before you started touring and stuff? Like, how long were you guys just here, hometown?
This has been a passion project for me for, like I said, 10 years. Let's just put it that way. I started off with before this band, with Rudy, we had a band we called Lunchbox before, and then we shelved it, and I kind of just took everything that I learned from that band and put it towards this new project, the Akoustiks, and kind of took everything that I learned and everything that I didn't learn and kind of just fumbled my way through it. Got the players. We started with 4, like I said. And I said, okay, it's easy to manage 4. It's easier to get gigs with 4 than it is with 12 people.
That is true. Okay. Yeah, it's a whole other thing.
And then the way I approached it was not so much in the scheme of things is like, okay, I can't think of the band first. I have to think of the opportunity first and the relationship. Does that make sense? So, like, for example, here today, when I reached out to you, is like I'm not focused on the band. I'm focused on you and the podcast and whatnot and what you do and building that relationship. Because for me, the relationship's a lot more important. Because after the relationship is developed, guess what? The band is coming.
Damn, there you go. I like that. I like that way of thinking right there.
So
yeah,
I learned that in the interim. So building that, even with the band itself, like I don't see us as a band. I see us more as a family.
Damn, there you go.
And the relationships that I'm building with all these people and these individuals, and that leaves a long-lasting feeling for me and opportunity. And not only that, it's like I have stories with these guys individually, as a group. We're part of a family outside of our immediate families. I mean, we've got birthdays and all that kind of stuff. So it's just, it means a lot to me in that sense, because it's more holistic approach on building something that I can see grow. And everybody's he's not just a saxophone player for me. You know what I mean? She's not just a trombone player. Anybody can be a trombone player or a saxophone player. No, that's Rudy. You know what I mean? And that's Izzy. It's Dr. G. And everybody else that's in the band.
I like what you said right there, because people ask me too, like, because we take the show on the road also and stuff, right? And they're like, how do you do all that? Is it hard work? I'm like, you know what? It's a lot of work, but I'm there with my brothers. Yeah. That's the way that I call everybody here. They're my brothers and stuff. We're having fun together and stuff. Yes, there's a lot of work that goes behind it, but at the end of the day, it's like, man, I'm having fun with my brothers here, with my sisters and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. I like that. I listen to all kinds of music. Same. I love music. I got all different kinds of, you know what I mean? I listen to different kinds of music every single week, which I love. That's why I do a lot of music interviews here and stuff. But what did you guys grow up listening to? What was the inspirations and stuff? Give me at least 2 or 3 artists.
For me, one of the artists is my dad. He was a professional lounge singer. Nice. So he did like
lounge singer, huh?
So he was like in the era of the Sinatras and all that stuff.
Yeah, you don't see that nowadays. Yeah.
So you can imagine a Puerto Rican lounge singer. You know what I mean? And then
I like that.
Just like a lot of Juan Gabriel.
Juan Gabriel, all right.
Mark Anthony. I mean, a lot of tropical music. Yeah. Ramon Ayala, some Chente, some. I mean,
you're a little bit of everywhere I'm there. Everywhere. Yeah, I like that.
And I have the opportunity to have 2 cultures, right? And
you're
experience of the Mexican side and the Puerto Rican side, and then American artists. I'm a big hip hop fan. So.
Oh, really? All right. What kind of hip hop did you grow up listening to?
Come on, man! It's Wu-Tang, bro.
Wu-Tang, all right. Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with then. Right, I like that. You're mixed everywhere and a lot of good, the culture there, man, you're everywhere. I like that. I like that. You got to experience a lot of different cultures and stuff.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So, I mean, the crazy thing is now I grew up listening to jazz with my dad, and who's in the band now. And he moved out to Los Angeles in 1962 during the whole West Coast jazz movement.
Good time.
So, So he has all these stories of listening to Chet Baker like at the Lighthouse Cafe where we've played.
Yeah.
And going out to Vegas and watching like Tito Puente and all back in the heyday and all just so many
drumming away and stuff.
Yeah, then you have my mom whose family they've spent a lot of time in Mexico and so you have the whole Mexican rock aspect of it where she was big into Santana and from back in the 70s and that funny thing is we have a family member who was in Santana
really
we have a distant cousin Albert who was the keyboard player on
cool.
Abraxas.
Oh, wow.
Like,
check him out, he's busy.
Albert he's not around anymore.
Okay.
But then for me in my travels I lived in New Mexico, Colorado, and then moved to Philadelphia for about 8 years. And
all right.
While I was out there, I got introduced to all the Philly hip hop and funk.
That's different.
Tribe Called Quest to the Roots,
which is really good music there. The Roots.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
And then the bass playing out there. I took lessons at a little
different. That's right.
But the insane thing about it is you've got Philly, which is in between. It's a major stop for everyone who's on tour on the East Coast. If they're coming down from the New England all the way down to DC, that whole corridor down there. So I took bass lessons at this little bass-only shop where they had the most amazing bassists in the world that would come and give master classes. We had Victor Wooten who would come and play. We had Marcus Miller. We had these guys are insane. John Patitucci. Like it's just you had these insane funk guys and jazz guys that are all congregating as one spot. So that changed my bass playing completely from
funk music, the bass line,
reggae stuff I was playing in college.
Reggae, another one,
yeah. So when Steve and I got together guys, it's been about 8 years. Yeah. And we did a flamenco and bossa nova project back then.
Nice.
It was really fun. It was an acoustic,
that's a whole other one,
trio.
Bossa Nova,
quartet, And fortunately, he remembered me a couple years like, hey, man, want to come play bass? Sure.
Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah, man.
That is dope. Are you playing a 4-string, 5-string? What are we doing here?
27.
Yes to everything? 20 string?
No, I've got a 6-string right now.
Nice.
I play a 6-string, but I have a 4 and a 5. I've got upright. I've got all the stuff. But my go-to right now is a short scale 6-string. So it's a 33-inch scale. It's it's just comfortable in my hands, but
it matters, man.
Everything matters there. Yeah. I never made it to 5 or 6, man. I learned, the second instrument I learned was the bass. But I only made it a 4, and then that was it. I moved on to guitar.
See, the beautiful thing about a 5-string is when everyone wants to play an E flat, you just go down one.
It's easier.
Versus like having to figure the whole thing out. So when Izzy transposes shit,
I'm ready for it. Easier for me.
I got that extra string.
Doesn't matter where we go. Hey, I just move my hand around. There you go.
That's funny, man. Yeah. Rudy, what kind of music did you grow up listening to?
Dude, this guy's everything that they mentioned.
Some hardcore stuff.
Everything that's on your wall, I listen to.
Nice.
But I know you mentioned like trying to bring it down to 3, but the ones I always think of is anything in the R&B soul category, funk.
Oh, so, nice. All right.
War.
Ooh, baby.
Love War.
War is like
I got a story
synonymous with my family.
Yeah, I got a story with them too.
And so War, and then in the jazz realm, all the classic guys, but more modern as Gerald Albright. He's always been one of my favorites.
All right.
He's got kind of like a funky soul sound, so that's what I like.
Beautiful.
Stevie Wonder.
Oh, yeah. Okay, but Stevie Wonder when? At any period, or
just
was there a specific?
Period, I like him from back in the day when he
It's not
Motown.
Like with Motown all the way up to even now. Like
you can't go wrong with any decade.
No, just his style.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Vocally, the way he performs, his soul is what I like. So soul singers, I would have to nod my head to Donny Hathaway.
All right.
Donny Hathaway is one of my all-time favorites. Donny Hathaway live. I've listened to that album so many times.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's like ingrained in my head.
Hell yeah.
But everything, like I was a 90s kid, so I listened to all the 90s hip hop, the grunge movement.
Nice.
You know.
Wasn't that cool during that time that you got like everything all at once?
At once, yeah.
Yeah.
Listening to Crab Radio when they used to play stuff.
Yeah.
Even
I remember that whole like metal glam transition right into the grunge.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like you got to experience all of that stuff. Like growing up, I used to have a 2-hour bus ride. Right, the city bus. By the way, I was born over there in San Fernando Valley and stuff. Right. So the traffic there was crazy. So all I had was my headphones. So I would just listen. Back over there, it was Rick D's in the morning, Big Boy's Neighborhood. Yeah, I'm huge on Howard Stern. So I would listen, and you had to like sit there. You can't skip a track. So you're listening to Fleetwood Mac, then you're listening to Dr. Dre, then you're listening to well, Korn wasn't there during that time, but yeah, you got all these like back to back different genres and stuff. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, it's like. I miss that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because now you could skip and just, but it's not like you sitting and you're forced to listen to this, and then you're like, oh shit, this is dope right here. You know? Yeah. Hell yeah, that's dope.
I remember when I got my first Discman, and I finally started getting CDs. First CD I ever had was The Best of Sade.
That's a good CD, dude.
And so
Sade,
and it was through one of those things in the newspaper. I don't know if you guys remember where you paid
Columbia House,
the 1 cent.
Columbia House.
Yeah. You had to tear out like a stamp.
I got a bunch of albums off of that.
That and the Four Tops. Those were my two.
Hell yeah.
I know that's hell spectrum, but
grab a bunch of them, dude. I used to do that. I used to do that with videos, with VHS.
Oh, really?
CDs, same thing. My first cassette was No Doubt Tragic Kingdom.
Oh, dude, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. My first CD was Mace Harlem World. I still remember that. Yeah, it was hip hop. I was at an airport dropping my mom. She was gonna go to El Salvador, and I was like, "Hey, I don't have this album. Let's get it." I miss that though. You know what I mean? Going to the store and actually like looking at like I'm big on album covers.
Is looking around the room is like seeing how many of these bands played here.
Yeah.
Back in the day. I mean, I remember when I was in high school and a long time ago, but Sublime came through town.
Oh yeah,
and they played at the Castle Royale.
Yeah, who would have thought, huh? Like, I know, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I bought 40 ounces of freedom from them out of the back of their
bag. Oh shit, that is funny.
On tape.
It's a great album.
Yeah, I started collecting local artists, their vinyls and stuff. Because eventually, what I'm going to do is I want to have local artists, fill up my wall and stuff. Nice. That's the ultimate goal, and hopefully I can get an Akoustiks one here soon in the future and stuff.
It's in the works. It's in the works.
Hell yeah, I love that. Izzy, what did you grow up listening to?
Well, everything, I guess. My parents were like, we're not listening to like kids music. Like,
they threw you right in there.
They really did. I was listening to like Hermits. And
all right.
My favorite band and my mom's favorite band has always been Queen. So rock and stuff like that. But I remember being as a kid in the car and my dad's like, shut up, we're listening to Robert Johnson. My parents met in a blues bar. Like, my favorite genre is blues, like Stevie Ray Vaughan. I have a pedal board for my bone. I try to make it sound like Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Oh, hell yeah.
So like I listen to a lot of blues. There's a band now called Kaleo I listen to a lot. But yeah, Queen and funks like Stevie Wonder.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of listen to everything. There's like there's no genre of music I don't like.
Music is music.
Music is music. It's cool. I listen to Grupo Nietzsche. I love Grupo Nietzsche. Right. The Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Oh, okay, we're going there too. Yeah, all right.
There's so much. It's cool. It's just music. It's just listen to stuff, man. Why not?
You said so you said Herman's Hermit. I haven't heard them in a while. They play. Is it Something Tells Me I'm Into Something? Like that, right?
So my favorite show.
I haven't heard that in a while.
My favorite show as a little kid was The Brave Little Toaster.
Oh yeah.
And so they always had like the soundtrack, the Hermits like best of on that show. I guess so. My mom bought me a CD and I'd sit in the back of the car. But,
hey, those are memories that they stick with you, huh?
No, they do. And both my parents, shout out to them. They're really supportive. They love music. Like I said, they met in a blues bar. And my dad, I didn't find out till like later in life. He always wanted to be an audio engineer. So then when I decided to go into that, he was like, "Yeah, man." So now
you get it. Yeah,
he's getting into it too. He has nicer equipment than I do. He just buys it.
He uses it more than you do. Huh?
Yeah, no, but they've been like instrumental in like how much music, like all these bands on the wall, like. Yeah. Oh man, I think I've probably listened to like 90% of these albums because they were just sit down and listen to the album, and then when you're 12, you're like, come on, man. But
like you might not probably like it then, but they stuck with you. And stuff.
Pink Floyd. My dad loves Pink Floyd, and I remember like not liking Pink Floyd because my dad liked it when I was a kid, but now I'm like,
man.
I'm at the gym and I'm like, let's listen to all of Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
So I mean, and then it's fun, like being able to like take that and like, I don't remember. That's
a whole vibe,
right? Like, because then it's fun. Then you learn how to play it on your instrument. We'll be at a show and I'm like, you're soloing and you're like, oh man, I don't know what to play. Let me just like rip into some other song that sounds like marginally similar to this. And then you're like, oh, everybody's like, oh, so
So you listen to Pink Floyd, right? Dark Side of the Moon and stuff. Like, how do you listen to it? Are you doing digital now, or have you listened to like vinyl and stuff? And
all of the above. I love.
There's a difference.
Love old media. I say old. Sorry, I'm not that old.
You don't look that old,
But I do love. I bought. We were on tour, and I was like, ooh, my favorite Stones album is. Oh my gosh, Honk. I was like, just drew a blank. But then
there's a bunch of them.
There's a bunch of them, but Honk. So like, I was like, ooh, I'm going to buy this. And my mom's like, why would you buy a vinyl? Like, when I'm like, I have 2 record players. Why aren't, she's like, but you have a phone. Like, so it's
different.
It's different. And like, even
really
like,
is.
technologically speaking, like the physical aspect, like it does, like you lose frequencies when you listen to a record player versus your phone. So the audio quality is actually worse, but because it is a smaller group of frequencies, it sounds more nostalgic, a little more warmer because it's just the
you're right.
Mid-range. So
like
it sounds so like we might just think of it, oh, it's just nostalgic, but scientifically there is a reason. Like we hear physical media and we're like, oh, it sounds warmer because.
Yeah,
it is.
Like I'm big on technology. I'm a tech geek, okay? But
Míralo.
Yeah, no. But there is. Well, I'm very picky about my music and how I listen to it. Okay, I have to pick Apple Music. Apple Music has the best sound, especially if you have the earbuds and stuff, right? Or even the Air Max, right? But listening to older music, 60s, 70s music, like you can't listen to it like digitally like that. It just takes away so much. Yeah. At least that's just how I feel, right?
Well, and the best way to listen to music is so there's like your ear is the way it is for a reason. The different parts on the ear pick up different frequencies. When you listen to headphones, oh, it sounds really boomy because you're covering the shell of your ear. Yeah. That that's where the frequencies filter in through. Like there's like the psychoacoustics are such a play a huge part of it too.
You're right.
Just listening to music, like I'm in the process of setting up my studio right now, my recording studio, and it's just fun. Like, how do you set it up? How do you get the best engineering? Because psychoacoustics play everything. So.
Yeah, exactly. So like you're never gonna be done. That project is gonna keep going.
It's always hard playing with these guys with the in-ears with the trombone though. It's weird
different
because you have the in-ear right, and it's fine, but then you have the lead pipe of the trombone like going against your jaw, so you always have to have one out. I always have to have one out, but
okay. I have mine kind of like this one all the way in, and this one kind of just
I'm the same way
floating.
Yeah,
like it's just on that. It just sits on that outer
kind of
really.
Yeah, I have to because it sounds different with in-ears. They say the biggest issue with a lot of people using in-ears is that it sounds like it's boxed in, so everything is not. It's not natural, right? So when you add horns, I mean, I can hear the horns if I put them in, but it lacks the bounce off the wall or how the sound should be out there. You know what I mean? So in here,
You're right about that,
because I have to make sure I can hear him in my ears and I can hear the drums, but it's just different.
It is different. You're right about that.
Different.
Yeah.
It's like you lose
But being totally isolated, like you don't always get that interaction with the room or the crowd either.
Yeah,
so that's part of it too. Because you'll get some of the bleed over from drum mics and things like that, where you can hear what's going on out there, but. At certain gigs, like you can't hear that at all, so you're like wondering, like, is anybody out there?
Yeah, it all depends on where you're playing.
The room. Back to Pink Floyd, man.
Yeah, it all depends on the area where you're playing too. You know what I mean? Whether you're in an indoor place or you're outdoors, everything makes the big difference and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, even the ease of the equipment and the technology that we've put together for the band, it makes life a lot easier to set up and break down and all that stuff with the in-ears.
Yeah.
But I mean, there is sometimes where it's like, should we bring more stuff to make it more acoustic, appealing to us and whatnot? And my biggest thing, because I am an audio engineer, and is like, I don't like stage noise. Because if there's stage noise, that takes away from the actual experience out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because then you're fighting with the monitor. It's like, hey, I can't hear myself. So next thing you know, the stage is way louder than it should be, and then they're not getting the experience that they should.
Yeah,
be.
you know what? Yeah, that is true.
I mean? Mm-hmm. So when we went to in-ears, it took that element out, which makes the experience for them a lot better. And it gives us the opportunity and the challenge to step up and be like, okay, there's a lot of takeaways and lots of pros and cons with this, but at the same time, it's like, I can still hear you and I can talk to you and I don't have to yell across the stage.
Which is good and bad, because you can hear everything. It's great because you can hear everything, but it's also not so great because you can hear everything.
Yeah. You know what? It is different when you're
self-conscious. Like, oh man, I just fucked up so bad and everybody heard me.
Most of the time, nobody noticed.
I notice all the time. It's like, I'll talk to you later.
What a dick, man.
Like, missed my entrance.
Hey, one of the things that I remember, I went to it was a tribute band, Fleetwood Mac, right? They were out here. It was overproduced. It just sounded, even though they're playing live, it just sounded so fake.
I have qualms with that kind of production.
Do you so you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Do you consider that when you guys are playing live at an event and stuff? Do you want to?
We don't have to worry about it. We're not like
we're not there.
We're not produced.
No, we're not overproduced. We're just produced.
All right, there you go.
No, I think my biggest qualm,
just enough.
I've had the opportunity to work in different shows and festivals and stuff, even in London. And my experience in London when we were doing a salsa festival, my buddy was like putting it together. It's like, hey, let me do the sound for you. And he's like, cool. And then he doesn't have to worry about it. There was some bands on there that, and I don't want to knock those that use tracks and stuff like that. That's fine. That's a
everybody
style.
does their own different thing.
Exactly. Yeah. And 100% I love what they do. It's art and it's all that.
Yeah, of course.
But my biggest thing is like the thing for us is like, I want to make sure that our music is actually produced by us and not by something else. Does that make sense? So it's
of course.
The organics of it. So when you go see an acoustic show, it's like, hey, they were really playing that trombone. They were really, there's no hidden agenda, right?
Yeah.
So my experience,
it gives us also the room to be spontaneous.
Exactly.
Because like when you're playing a tracked show, like there's no flexibility. Like you're in that click, like you were
100%.
You've got to hit all the cues, and that is what it is. And there's a beauty to that when you want consistency, but at the same time, you don't have any room for improvisation or
That is true, yeah.
So when you go to a show or a concert, you're expecting, I want to hear these songs and whatnot. And a lot of people are like, I want to hear it like the album. But a lot of times when you go to a show, it's not the same. It's a bigger production. It's bigger, and a lot different experience every time you go to a show. So if you go to one show, it's not going to be the same. Even though you listen to the same song, it's not going to be the same from today than it was yesterday.
Oh, yeah, of course
and the next day. And that's the experience, right? Yeah. That's what you're trying to go for. And in London, like all these bands, some of them were all live and everything, but there was a couple of them that were a little too clean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, wait a minute. So I'm noticing and I'm doing them knobs, and I talked to my buddy and I was like, hey, they're not really singing. they're not really playing.
Okay.
And as a musician,
they had like a backtrack and stuff.
so they're just
I hate that. I'm
as
sorry, but I hate that.
So as a musician, you notice is like, yo, you're not hitting the right notes, bro. And it's like you're like, but it's sounding like you're, the album or whatever they're playing.
Yeah,
like, and I get it. A lot of times, however many shows you're playing, you just kind of want to kick back or whatever. I know, and I don't want to knock those people.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Sometimes, and for me,
you
music
blow out
is
your voice
organic.
and you can't sing. I mean, you got
hey, things happen. I understand, but to be doing all your shows like that is kind of like, my goodness. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
There's a video of Queen. I don't know if you remember that show back in the day, Top of the Pops. It was like American Idol, right?
Yeah.
So the music video for Killer Queen, everyone's like, oh man, they look so stoned. And it's because they got to the gig and they were told, oh, you're just going to lip sync the album. And they were like, man, that's stupid. So they like purposely like acted and made it as like bad as possible.
So you would know,
So Brian May's like, so it's like it's so bad.
That's funny.
So they're tracking,
I see stuff like that with Nirvana too.
Yeah. But like for TV, I get it. Like
we're talking.
But this is
a whole different
live
media,
setting. Yeah. So in the live setting is like, what's going on?
Yeah.
It's like I paid $150 for this ticket to
see a
I'm not trying to see that. Yeah. You're right. You're right about that. And before we get into some music and stuff, I just remembered Alvin and the Chipmunks was another cartoon that played a lot of good music.
Yes,
and
they
stuff.
did.
Hey, no cartoon has better songwriting than Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, man, that's another one.
Deserve an Oscar.
So I saw them. I
love Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, they had like a live
Tom and Jerry,
show.
yeah.
Like they put a concert with that music. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And people was just crazy.
Hey, that shit rocked.
Dude, when you think about kids shows, like you get one thing you got to give a shout out to is Mr. Rogers.
Mr.
Rogers. They had some most amazing jazz players that were just playing for fun. Yeah. And they did original music every show.
Isn't that crazy?
Every single one's different. You're like, and it had the same vibe, but every single one of them was different. Like, I didn't even realize that until like
you don't realize that until later on.
And they did it live. They tracked it all live.
That's crazy, man.
So,
that's dope.
When you think about music production now, too, I mean, back in the day, when you think of like Sound City and all those things, like they live tracked everything.
Yeah.
And so
every week.
So every week it was just live tracking. I mean, you what's on tape is what you're going to do. There's no punch-ins. There's no like
MIDI
sliding stuff.
There's no pre-recording.
Man, that sounded good though, huh?
Yeah. But you think about how many takes it took. To do. So
definitely.
So like that. So just to feel our music come to the point where it has now, or hey, we can live track a whole song like we did with Fly, and like that's just it. You know? I mean,
that's crazy.
Steve did some mixing on it and added a couple of things to it, but like that's exactly what we played.
Oh yeah, that's dope. I love like live recordings like that where it sounds like anybody who's listening with headphones can feel like they're there.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Live albums.
Let's get into some music over here. You know what I mean? You guys got several cover songs out here. The first one I got is over here is a cover song from Come Together and stuff from the Beatles and stuff. And what can you tell us about this track right here?
This one was a track we put together at the early stages of the band when we were a 4-piece and whatnot.
This was a 4-piece, huh?
Yeah,
wow, all right.
So went in the studio and said, you know what?
Back when it was acoustic.
Yeah, when it was straight up acoustic, right?
Yeah.
And that's Fernando singing. And basically just said, hey, man, I need a demo or I can't do anything, right? People want to hear something. Yeah. So it's like, let's put this together. So we put together a few songs, and this was one of them. And I was like, I use this as a demo. I said, hey, this is how we sound. Boom, give me a gig. And this is like the early stages, right? And they're like, man, this sounds cool. Okay, cool. And then we just, gradually went from there. And then our sound, you can tell from the start of this song to the other songs, so how we've evolved.
The progression, yeah, definitely. You could definitely hear it and stuff. So a Beatles song, okay? Beatles songs have been done, remade, a lot. So what were you trying to do different than the rest of them?
The orchestration. So the instrumentation behind it, I wanted to like strip it down completely and put it in a more bluesy, soulful aspect of it, and then it's just organic. If that makes any sense. So it's like take all the electric and all the overproduced sounds and stuff that they had on the original album. Like I just want it to be something that we can put together and sing in the backyard, bro.
There you go. I like that. I noticed that you sped it up a little bit too. You know what I mean? So that's fucking dope.
Yeah,
it came out really good. Yeah. Were any of you involved in this one here, or was this before?
This is before their time.
Before, all right.
Yeah.
All right, the next one I got over here is Creep. You know, what can you tell me about this one right here?
So in this one, when we first started, the whole concept of the band was to take a song and put it in a different genre.
Postmodern jukebox style.
Yeah, kind of post.
like that.
Yeah, so that's when postmodern jukebox was really popular and whatnot. And I was like, you know what, I like this kind of stuff. Let's see what we can do with it. You know? So we took Radiohead, and this is just like, let's jazz it up and give it a little, little positive spin to it, and not so creepy and sad.
And that's a tough song to do that with. Yeah.
And as you can see, it just gets up tempo, and it kind of just grooves a little bit and whatnot. So.
I like that right there. I like that. Like I said, you're experimenting with different sounds and stuff. Radiohead has a lot of crazy sounds and stuff that for you to do this and make it sound like different and stuff, it's fucking nice.
And this is where it kicks in right here.
Yeah.
A little doo-wop.
Yep. I like that.
A little positive spin on that. Man, you went like way back on the music.
Oh, yeah. I heard everything. I like this though, because like I said, this hasn't really been done like this. Yeah. I like that.
We still have some of these songs in the catalog. We change the genres up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta experiment with different sounds.
The one that we do right now that has the kind of
especially in the horn section.
Yeah, there you go.
You can really make it sound different.
Right.
Yeah, that does make a big difference in sound.
And as you notice in these songs here, there is no horn, so we have to be a little more creative with the vocals and the instrumentation. So
is that a melodica?
Yep, that's a melodica.
I like that. The next one I have over here, you covered Bruno Mars, okay? Locked Out of Heaven, which is not an easy song to cover and stuff, you know what I mean?
It's not an easy song to sing.
Yeah, I bet. Bruno has a whole different range of
stuff.
So,
I usually am the high voice in the band, but I was like, I gotta sing even higher.
Yeah. I think you kicked ass on this one though.
Thanks,
it sounds really
we
good.
Dropped it down to D.
Yeah.
I suppose it.
Is that the one that we used to play? Or is it something different?
It's different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I added the horns to it.
Okay, so I played on the later version.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It is a fun song to play. I can imagine, right? Live and stuff. Yeah.
We used to end all our shows with it.
Yeah, this is like the one that picks up. You know what I mean?
We used to close out all our shows with that one until recently we switched it up, and now we don't have any particular closer.
No.
Oh, okay. It is, but it is perfect.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do have a closer. Well, there's a reason why I don't close this song anymore, because I'm like, by the end of the night, I'm like, I gotta sing this. Okay.
Oh yeah,
that's the last song. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. No, but it's a fun song. It is really.
Yeah. It's a difficult song to sing. I'll give you that. What do you do to take care of your voice? Is there any tips? I need tips, man. I lose my voice very quick.
Avoid singing.
Yeah. It's like we're gonna play more instrumental stuff.
Yeah. I need a break. You know.
Drink tea.
Yeah. Tea. What kind of tea are we? Just any tea or? There's so many out there.
There's so many. For me, I usually go with green tea, kind of warm, with some lemon and a little bit of honey.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's what everybody says.
I like peppermint with honey. A great way to when you're sick and you're like gotta get ready for a show is put like half of a quarter of an ounce of a shot of bourbon.
Oh hell yeah! I'm down with that.
Yeah.
And then take a little of wasabi afterwards.
Oh, there you go. That'll
There you go.
That'll kick things up. That'll fix anything.
Wow.
I've heard warm water.
Warm water. I usually don't drink cold water. It's always room temperature. It's a little better. The only issue with me with like warm water or room temperature water is that it dries my mouth first before it hydrates it. It's weird.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's weird.
Yeah, I've tried tea. I tried, organic honey, half a lime. I've done all that stuff, but I always seem to lose my... Yeah, that's what I need to start doing. So kick it up a notch.
I'm not a big drinker. You mentioned bourbon. I'm not a drinker.
Yeah.
But there was a point in time when we were at a gig and I was like sicker than a dog. And I was like, I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sing or whatever. And my buddy says, I'll give you a shot of pisco, which is a Peruvian.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
He said, this will help you. And I was like, I don't drink. He was like, dude, it'll help you.
Today you are.
And I was like, fuck it. So I took it and it was like warmed me up and everything. And it was like I muscled through it and I was like, thanks, man.
It did nothing for the singing, but
it helped.
You were drunk. That's what it was. That is funny. The next one I got over here is Pressure Drop. What can you tell me about this one right here?
This is a fun one. It's a what's it called? A cover of a cover. So we do the cover that the Specials do instead of the Maytals, and which is originally the band that plays it. And Fernando's the one that sings it, and he does a great job. He just has that timbre and vocal for it.
Nice.
And he just lights it up, man.
Hell yeah.
It's a fun.
That's a good one right here, yeah.
Yeah, it gets you jumping and going.
Hell yeah. So you guys are like everywhere, huh? You guys play a little bit of everything, which is good. Yeah. Keep the crowd entertained and stuff. How I love this song. Right? How long are your shows?
Depends.
Roughly, okay.
It depends. If we're in Pismo, it's like 4 to 5 hours.
The middle of the sun.
That was actually a fun gig.
Where do they put you at on in Pismo? Are you like
we're at Harry's? Have you been to Harry's?
No.
Harry's beach club.
It's
a club, so they have a corner stage, and we had a lot of times when we go to places, we got to be very creative on our setup, like because we have a stage plot, and I was like originally, like I'll send it, and it was like, oh, you guys got 12 people, oh man, I don't think you can fit in the. We'll make it work, and a lot of times our stage plot is crap because we got to like rearrange everybody to make them fit on the stage,
Even though you're elbow to elbow sometimes, but
or not even that. Sometimes we'll be like back to back because or like the horns will be off the stage on the dance floor.
On the dance floor, you gotta make it work.
Yeah,
because stages are different. You're right. I mean, some of them are square, triangle. Triangle, and some of them are like a legit triangle in the corner.
There isn't one, so it's like
sometimes there isn't one. Yeah,
so like we were playing at the festival at Earth Day. It was on the grass, and it was like our drummer can't play on the grass.
Yeah,
man. We need some. Yeah. So he had to play on a sheet of plywood. That was fun.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah, you could just put tap shoes on.
Do some tap dancing.
So I mean, you gotta be creative sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, the good thing is that you guys always find a way.
Yeah.
There's always a way. That way you're not canceling shows and stuff. The next one I got is Sofrio. What can you tell me, Sofrito, on this? What can you tell me of this? Is a nice one.
This is a great one. This is Mongo Santa Maria.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's.
Once they hear that first note,
it's just like
that's it. Everybody in the dance floor.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's like cumbia, right? When it's like roaches. Let's go cumbia. But I mean, we play a lot of Latin jazz and stuff, and Mongo's one of them. We do a lot of Poncho Sanchez and stuff. I mean, they're just great jams, man.
Hell yeah. I like that you guys are touring on all different places. It's a fresh new crowd.
Yeah.
Everybody listens to different stuff, and you get to see what they vibe with, what they don't vibe with, and stuff.
And the cool thing is like the vibe starts from the conversation, right? So I'll call them up and be like, oh yeah, we'll make it work. And it's like, all right, cool. We ended up in Santa Cruz. When we played in Santa Cruz, it's like there's different situations where a lot of people will come up and dance, and some people won't. They would just listen. But a lot of times, you get that bob of the head kind of energy. Man, we had some people breakdancing.
Oh yeah,
the owner of the bar.
Yeah, he just came out and started. Yeah, it was
he comes out after the gig with a pallet of beer.
Yeah,
like, here you guys go.
You guys were awesome, and I was like,
that's fun.
Like, you're awesome, bro. You're over here doing freaking windmills and shit.
Yeah, that's fun.
Standing on his head, like.
I don't remember what show it was, but I remember one time someone go, "Hey, what kind of stuff you play?" And I told him, and I said, "Yeah, we got horns." So you guys have like horns? You have like, so you're actually playing? We're like, yeah. So a lot of people are sometimes surprised.
Yeah, because you don't see all that much.
Yeah, we travel to these places, and they're like, "Oh, so you guys have like actual horns playing."
You still want to believe it.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, let's stick around.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool right there. Hell yeah.
The coolest compliment we got was at Harry's when someone mentioned is like they were coming in. Is like, is there a Vegas
show?
Playing? Like a Vegas show playing?
Show going on.
Yeah. So it's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It is a different sound.
That's the crazy thing that we get all the time.
Yeah, because like at Harry's, it's a lot of guitar based,
rock,
all guitar stuff.
That's what they're
very
used to
rare
seeing.
That you get like a full, orchestra.
Pretty much is what it is. Yeah.
And so people were walking by going, "What's going on in here?"
Yeah.
Which is really fun.
I like that.
Really fun.
I like that. That must be fun to see. Like the audience members really like dig the music and stuff, and you get the moving and dancing and stuff, that's like a whole other vibe right there, you know?
Yeah. I think one of the great things too with having the horn section is, I work with a lot of kids, and a couple of the band members, like they teach music as well, and being able to talk to the kids who are playing horns as young kids, and think that, okay, well, am I just going to play in a marching band? And then they say like, wow, I can actually play in a real like funk and soul and R&B band. Like there's different. There's a way to continue this later instead of just doing marching school band or marching band or things like that. So
that's it's funny. It's funny you say that too, because my son's one of them. Because he was like, well, he started off playing the upright bass and just doing orchestra stuff, and I was like, bro, you just wait.
Yeah,
there's more to it.
Wait. I like that.
But wait,
there's more.
Man, I can sit here and talk music with you guys all night. Yeah. But unfortunately, the show does have to end a little bit of stuff. But I got some shotgun questions over here. This goes for everybody, all right? I don't even want you to think about it. Just tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Okay, we're gonna start. Izzy, ladies first. Okay, then we'll go around the table and stuff. All right. Who is your dream collab? Yep.
Oh, I have.
First thing that comes to mind. First band, singer, songwriter, anything. Time's up.
Okay. All right. There's a really cool blues guitarist out there named Samantha Fish, and she's like amazing, killer singer, killer guitar player.
Okay, what kind of song would it be?
Ooh, probably somewhere along the blues. We kind of have a similar style, so yeah.
All right. Rudy, same question for you.
When you said that, first thing I thought was
gonna copy it, right?
War.
War.
Because one of the first solos that I ever heard on saxophone that really has always still stuck with me is on the World Is a Ghetto album. The long play version.
Oh, okay.
It's like the 9-minute track.
Yeah.
The alto sax player playing it was so soulful, and I've never forgot that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And so I try to think about that when I improvise.
I like that.
Yeah.
So War will be your dream collab?
Man, I would love to play with them.
Okay, what kind of song would it be? They have a lot of subjects and stuff.
They have a lot of. I think anything they play, whether it's the funk style, the reggae style.
Yeah, they do it all. What would you like to play? What would be like a theme that you would like to play with them and stuff?
If I could play on that track, that'd be cool, man.
You'll be happy just with that, huh?
That or Why Can't We Be Friends?
Ooh, I like that. I play several times Spill of Wine to get me ready to record the show and stuff. That's always before. Nobody knows that. I just letting you guys know right now. Nice. But yeah, all right. Dream collab, who would it be? Dr. G, who's it going to be?
Far out there, man. This one's kind of out there. I mean,
it is.
So I would say there's this bass player, and he's a South African, but based out of LA, Yannick Gwizdala. And he's mostly a jazz guy who plays pretty much everything, does a lot of session stuff. But I was listening to a lot of his stuff and a lot of his live recordings from when I got really serious about taking bass lessons, which I happened to be in residency to be an orthodontist at the time.
Oh shit!
And so I was like, all right, I got to have something that's a completely different release here, and just the orchestration that the guy comes up with is his inspirations are like all over the place. So that
nice. What kind of song would it be?
I have no idea.
Just anything, whatever pops up.
Yeah, because I mean, I've been tending more towards Latin stuff lately, which we play a lot of the like samba stuff, so probably would be
it'll be some of that rhythm, okay?
Yeah, something that gets people moving. Because we noticed like when we were out there playing our show, I was like, the Latin stuff gets everyone on the floor.
Oh yeah, right away.
I mean, everyone. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. There you go. All right, Steve. Same question for you. Dream collab.
Poncho Sanchez, bro.
Poncho Sanchez. What kind of song would it be?
Yumbambe.
All right, there you go. You can't go wrong with that. All right, so you guys do a lot of different genres and stuff, but what's a genre that you would want to do that you haven't done yet?
Ooh.
That's a hard one right there.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
We haven't
done, but we will.
I know. Right? After tonight.
So we're going to do some polka.
Some Weird Al Yankovic in here, right?
Hey, Weird Al Yankovic is one of the best musicians ever, and I will not take that back. There's something we could do. I think we should do more of. I don't know. I think it'd be really fun to do some more, but like neo soul stuff.
Neo
like
soul.
a little like the more horns, but like a little
like Moonchild style.
Like a little quarterly, a little more different. There's like flat 6 major 7 chords, all those like weird chords they throw in there.
David throws that stuff out though.
He does. He totally does, and you can totally hear the influence. And I think it'd be really fun to do something like that with all the crazy horns in there, and just let kind of David, our keyboard player, go wild.
That we were
Why not?
We kind of shelved it a little bit, but yeah, we'll definitely touch it.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
That's dope. Rudy, what other genre would you want to try out?
I've never really played anything in the rock genre.
Oh, okay.
So
there
like,
you go.
I always, when I think of rock saxophone, I always think of like the 80s stuff. Which is all the high crazy screamer stuff. Which is not really my style.
Lost Boys, with the muscle dude who was all like oiled up. With the flames.
From the Misfits or what?
No, I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name right now, but
muscle saxophone man.
Anyway, if you look it up, you'll probably find it.
Hell yeah!
But I'm thinking of all like the
that
hair
stuff is like, I think it's cool, but I've never really attempted to try it. I've always kind of liked the R&B soul stuff like that. Okay. So the funk stuff. So
that's interesting.
Kind of like where I kind of like.
It's coming.
Yeah. Hey, that's cool. That's a good idea right there.
So
we got Izzy doing
something
some
like
Metallica.
That. Closest we've done is that version of Come Together.
AC/DC.
Come
Together.
Yeah. I can't. Who's the artist?
The Big Jazz something.
They do kind of like a rock R&B, and that's pretty dope. Like, I was like, ooh.
Oh, that one kind of
like this vibe. You're just
hell
different.
It's my turn now. Dr. G, what's it gonna be?
I think it'd be pretty awesome if we busted out some old school 80s blue-eyed soul, like some stuff like Huey Lewis and the News.
Hell yeah!
That's what I'm talking about.
Some of
there you go.
Orchestrations were like pretty amazing. They have all the same, or even some of the real like original R&B like Chic and stuff like that.
All right, not bad at all. Right there, Steve.
Nice.
What's the genre you want to go ahead and dabble into?
Well, my biggest thing is like I like all genres, and I'm
it's
like,
hard, huh? Same here.
I'm like a vault of just like let's just do it.
What's the one that you haven't done that? There's got to be one that's out there that
I think the biggest thing that we in this scheme of band that we haven't done is a lot of the rock stuff where we can like meld it like some AC/DC, some
that's dope.
Led Zeppelin, and like
Led Zeppelin.
Take those licks on the guitar and put them on the horns, and then kind of just like we'll go with it. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah! Have you seen the new Led Zeppelin documentary that came out?
No, I haven't.
Oh, check it out. That's beautiful. Have you guys seen that one? Yeah. What you think? Was it? I'm big on Led Zeppelin.
It was good.
Same.
I felt
Wasn't
like
bad.
They got the beginning part of the story, but then it kind of like dropped.
Yeah, you're right about that.
They didn't really go into too much of like once they were real stars.
Kind of they sped
what happened.
Through it.
I mean, of course, the whole John Bonham thing. But like,
a lot went on that they didn't really.
I saw him live. Oh, dope.
Oh, hell yeah!
Crazy how much I felt like I was actually at a Led Zeppelin concert, just listening to them play. It's just amazing.
So. All right, Izzy. Besides music, what other talent do you have?
Ooh. I like to draw a lot. I actually wanted to be like a character designer for Pixar until I was about 17, and by that point I was like getting gigs. I was playing, so I was like, I'm making money at this. So.
That's cool though. So you know how to draw and stuff.
I do. I love to draw. I designed the logo for mine.
Can we see some of your designs on social media and stuff, or?
Sometimes I post doodles, but I don't really. I'm not talking the mic, but
you're just not trying to show off, huh?
I don't really. No, it's just like it's like a hobby. So
that's cool though.
So yeah, no, I like to cook. Latin, Italian family, Hispanic, Italian family. So we got lots of
food.
Cooking. Yeah, I like to. I like to do house plants. So I don't know. My thumb's getting greener, so I don't know if that's a talent.
You have a lot of talent.
It's funny she says that is like, hey, do they have plants here where we're playing? Or can we go to the?
They all died.
No. I literally will be like, I love to name my plants after musicians. So I have like a ponytail pump,
nice.
Robert Palmer. I have a string of pearls. His name's Eddie Vedder. String of pearls. Jam.
Nice.
ZZ Plant named him Billy Gibbons.
That's funny. I bet they're happy too.
Snake Plant, Robert Plant. Yeah. Carlos Lantana.
All right, Rudy. Same question. Besides music, what other talent do you have?
You know what? Still kind of music related. I do enjoy singing. I love going to like doing a karaoke thing.
Nice.
I don't do it too much with the group, but I do backgrounds.
Oh, I kill it for karaoke too, man.
Rudy's got to sing some songs now.
Hell yeah.
I do karaoke Wednesdays at the Junction. You guys got to come visit me.
I might have to go
down.
Rudy's there.
But yeah, like I love to cook. I'm a Food Network junkie and a History Network junkie.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
I like that. Yeah.
Anything, like if I see like a recipe, I will try it to make it. And so my wife usually likes that too. So she goes, "What are you making?" And I don't know yet. But, I said, "You know what? I don't know. It seems like it tastes good. Let me know." She goes,
Hell yeah.
That's good. So,
That's dope right there.
But yeah, let's say cooking.
Dr. G, another talent besides music? What's that one talent that nobody knows about?
I bake.
You bake. All right.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
This Chef Boy RG right here.
I picked up.
bake, huh?
Yeah, I
That's
picked
dope,
up the
dude.
sourdough bread habit during COVID, and that's kind of the thing I do during the holidays. And I make pizza. I make it like Italian style pizza.
Oh, hell yeah.
Pizza oven and all
So
that.
next time y'all go on
I get
tour,
my own
you
dough.
already know.
Yeah, I import my flour from Italy. Like do the whole.
You go
whole
all
thing.
in then.
Oh yeah. Because we took a
It
trip
tastes
to
different then, huh?
Yeah, we took a trip to Italy, and my wife was like, "Hey, this pizza's awesome. It's so much better. You know, I don't feel like I'll bloat it after I eat it." She says, "You need to learn how to make it." It's like, oh, okay, fine. So I YouTube that, and then we had lots of train wrecks in the kitchen, and
Till you finally got the right
figured it
recipe.
out. Yeah,
That's the fun part of it.
All right.
Yeah, that's the fun part.
So when's dinner, man?
2 days from now.
There you go.
Because it takes that long for me to make my
I
dough.
bet.
Yeah.
I bet. All right, Steve, same question. Besides music, what other talent do you have? Bus driver?
Bro. I don't like talking about myself, bro.
Steve is a man of many, many, many talents.
Man.
Yeah, what's that one talent that nobody knows about?
I don't know, dude. I like to. I'm an artist, dude. First most, and before I'm a musician. I like to draw, paint, sculpt.
Oh, nice.
I do poetry. I do a lot of
Poetry
stuff like
too,
that.
no?
Like I'm a Pisces, dude.
All right.
So I whatever you know about a Pisces, I'm like 100% the artist
what
part
it
of
is.
it.
All right. So you have a lot of downtime to be doing these projects then, right? Painting and then poetry. That's dope right there.
Yeah.
That's fucking hella cool. All right. So, growing up, we grew up with different toys and stuff, right? We all grew up in different times and stuff. So, Izzy, what's the one toy that you can bring back from your childhood?
Bring back. I still do it regularly.
All right. I still have them.
I buy them regularly. Legos.
Legos.
Star Wars action figures. Star Wars Legos.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Okay, there you go. Hell yeah. I used to have the Millennium Falcon.
Have you seen the
Oh,
Death Star?
that was hard. It took me a
Have
week.
you seen the Death Star?
The new one that's like $1,200. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We should all chip in and just buy it.
Right. I've been trying to
It's
get
gonna
my
take us a month.
hands. I love.
Yeah, Legos are dope.
My favorite right now is the Bad Batch. I won't shut up about it.
Oh,
So I'm
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
get my
yeah.
hands on the Lego Marauder, but
Yeah.
it's not for sale anymore.
Yeah, there you go.
Dang.
All right, Rudy, same thing, man. If you could have one toy that you could bring back, what would it be?
You know what? I was thinking about it as you asked that question, and
It's
I was
a tough
like,
one,
well,
man.
some of the stuff that I thought about, I was like, well, it's ready to kind of come back. And growing up, me and my brothers, we always played our Nintendo.
Oh,
of course, that got redone, and then finally, I bought one of those
Switch?
setups where it's got
old school
every
games, like-
game in it, including the
okay.
arcade games. Like, I
Yeah.
remember going to Peter Piper Pizza and playing Ninja Turtles.
Peter
Good
Piper
night.
Pizza,
Yes,
bro.
level
That
one.
is- I remember.
So which Ninja
Pizza.
Turtle? Turtles in Time, or which one were you playing back then?
I think it was Turtles. at
Hell
the
yeah,
time.
that thing was
That
like,
was dope.
Where you
Button
jumped off the
smasher.
roof and you went in.
Yeah, dude.
Worst graphics ever, bro. But
Hey,
that game
but
was dope. Yeah.
That
And
was
the
dope.
only time I ever beat it is as an adult when I finally did not have to pay any money.
Die after
Dude,
die.
I did that time I died.
You ain't taking my
Because
quarters
I had
anymore.
it on an emulator.
Hell yeah.
Um,
That'll be it.
that'd be it. I can't really think of.
Hey,
I used
they
to
can-
love this little helicopter I would play with, but there's all kinds of stuff like that nowadays, man.
Yeah.
But as a kid, like in that time,
Yeah.
no cell phones like this.
Yeah, yeah. It sucks that we don't have stores like that anymore, right? Where you can just like a legit
Like a
toy
legit
store.
or arcade or toy stores like that.
Yeah, they don't have that
arcades,
anymore.
man. I
No,
used to go to arcades
they do.
all
They
the
just don't
time.
have it here. You
Yeah.
know, it's like
Yeah,
it's crazy.
What's crazy now is like going around with my kids and like going out of town and like we will find like an actual toy store, and it blows their minds because they're used to like just maybe having a row like in Walmart or whatever.
Yeah,
like going
an aisle and that's it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
Yeah, but I gotta agree with Izzy on the Lego thing because
all right,
you know,
Legos,
yeah,
man.
because you know now having my kids. And I feel really bad because like I'm like president business now. Like we're gonna
don't touch my Legos.
This is mine. Craggle, you know?
I'm still working on it.
Yeah, we're gonna just, no.
So if you want to see his documentary, is the Lego movie.
He's got the hair.
No, it's really fun playing with my kids.
Can't go wrong with Legos.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah,
But
I like that.
But I have to do a throwback, man. Like every time I see an actual like old school pinball machine.
Pinball machine, yeah,
like,
you're right.
Like, I'm not talking like, you know, I mean,
I
remember in '92 when the Addams Family one
that's
came
exactly
out.
what I was going to tell you. The Addams Family one, yeah.
We had some friends that had an old school like mechanical one.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
we
yeah.
always spent hours at their place.
Oh,
Like,
hell yeah.
playing
Those
that.
are fun.
Oh, yeah.
Those are fun,
I'd love to
man.
get one. My wife would kill me.
Yeah, they're expensive.
They're loud.
Yeah, that's true.
There's I think it's in Bend, Oregon. There's a pinball like arcade bar that has a stage. I've played there. It's a cool.
one in
Have you
Tennessee,
been there?
They have a
dope.
couple of them in Seattle.
Yeah,
They've
okay.
also got
Oh,
the
man.
Pinball Museum in Vegas.
Like a legit
And then,
arcade and stuff.
Actually, in Ventura, not far from where we play, they have an arcade there that has like all kinds of old school pinball machines.
Oh,
That's
snap.
fucking dope. Right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna have
Steve?
to go on the
Movies
18th.
arcade.
Pinball,
Steve,
that's a good
what's
one.
your toy, man? What toy would you want to bring back?
G.I. Joes, bro.
Which one?
G.I. Joes.
G.I. Joes,
Joes.
okay.
Yes.
Now, are you talking about the big ones
No,
or
I'm
the
talking
smaller
about
ones?
The small ones where the, you
Oh,
know the
man.
hands are like this, and you know you get them
Yeah,
all just,
for real.
Yeah, G.I.
Oh,
Joes,
man,
bro. Those
you
were
can't go wrong.
Those were the.
They came with the guns and
Yeah,
stuff, with
yeah,
the
yeah.
knives and stuff.
Nowadays, if you buy an action figure, everything else you got to buy is separate. With
Yeah.
them, you got the weapon, you got the card. Is dope.
Subscription based.
Yeah,
action.
Pretty
seriously,
much,
right?
yeah, pretty much. Hey, they went all out with G.I. Joe. They had
Yeah.
Jeeps,
Yeah.
helicopters,
Yeah. No, they
big old
had everything,
buildings,
bro. They
submarine.
had-
Like
No,
I couldn't afford any of that stuff. But
I had a rich friend who had the aircraft carrier.
oh man,
Oh my god!
everybody would go to his house.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just walk into KB's Toys and just look and like,
That's it.
that's cool.
I can never have that. Yeah,
Yeah, G.I. Joes.
for
man.
real.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
like
I didn't
that.
have many, but you know, the two I had was plenty.
And but they had a war every
Yeah,
day,
that's
huh?
right.
Every day there was a war going on and stuff. All right, let's talk about some food, okay? Because I know we all love to eat. You know, we already mentioned food already, but if you can have a final meal and that's it,
Oh boy.
that's it for Izzy. What's it gonna be?
The salt and pepper calamari at Maui Pho over on Stockdale in California.
That'll be the one.
That's the one.
All right, and I have a follow-up question for that. What drink will it be? And then I have a follow-up question for that.
Oh, drink a prickly pear margarita with a tahini rim.
Oh, okay. That's a good
Going
one right
bougie.
there.
Going all out.
There you go. Hell yeah. It's the last one. All right, Rudy, what's it going to be? Final meal.
Man, that's a tough one as a foodie.
Dang.
First thing I think of though is it's got to be something kind of savory, umami, maybe sushi.
All right, sushi. That's not
Yeah.
bad at all. Okay.
But yeah, I don't know, that or something fried.
Like the total opposite. What are you going to have to drink with that?
So I don't think this. I wouldn't have this with that, but I would want it if it's gonna be my last one. It would have to be some bourbon.
Some bourbon. Okay.
Yeah,
That sounds pretty good about now.
I like Double Oak Woodford Reserve. That's always my go-to.
Hell yeah. There you
So,
go.
Nice.
There you go. Very specific, too.
Yeah,
Dr. G, what's
It's
going
so
to be your
good,
final
man.
meal?
Oh man. My wife and I went to Italy for our
You were hyping up that pizza not too long ago, man. Shit.
Oh yeah, but no, we kind of follow Anthony Bourdain's like restaurants you
Oh,
go to, and
nice.
there was a place like in Rome called Angry Pig, and
right.
it was a porchetta place. So the guy makes porchetta. So it's,
What is that?
Porchetta is a slow roasted pork. So they take a
okay.
whole pig, they roll it up with like herbs and spices and stuff, and slow
seasoning,
roast
yeah.
it for like 2 days. And they slice it up and put it on a sandwich.
That meat just
And
soft.
Just blows your mind. So
Salivating.
Jesus.
a porchetta sandwich on an Italian roll with sharp provolone cheese and broccoli rabe.
I would never eat that. Like I have no idea what that even looks like, bro. That sounds so delicious.
Let me explain it to you, bro. It's cheese and bologna with two nuts.
Oh, okay. Oh, that sounds delicious. Just the way you said it right now.
It's like it's one of the best sandwiches in the world. Like it's so good.
I want one now.
Yeah, I know that. Okay, what are you gonna have to drink with something delicious like that?
Again, kind of like Rudy. I don't think it would be together. It wouldn't be like paired or anything like that. But I really love a really clean Blanco tequila. So like right now, like my go-to is Siembra Valles tequila. So a friend of mine from Philadelphia, he actually distills it.
Oh, nice.
And
nice.
it's a completely clean tequila, like organic. It comes from like the lowlands of tequila. So it's got like a kind of a peppery finish on it.
Oh,
and so
nice.
if you just make a straight up margarita with it, like it's gonna have almost like a spicy kind of feel to it.
Oh, that's good.
But
That's
I
good
just
right
like
there.
it on the rocks.
I like that. All right, Steve. Well, what's it gonna be? Your final meal. Final meal.
It's got to be. It's like between two. Either.
You gotta pick one. Can't cheat on this one. Look at him. You want two.
That's a hard question.
So it's gonna have to be arroz con habichuelas.
Oh, man, yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
With some perlin and some ropa vieja on the side, bro.
Oh, there you go. That I can do. That's pretty good right there. Where's that from? That's
Puerto Rican.
Puerto
bro.
Rican. There you go. Hell yeah, I like that right
Ropa
there.
Vieja is Cuban too, isn't it? Like, Ropa Vieja is
Ropa vieja, yeah, it's just made different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
I've
go.
only had
All
the
right.
Cuban kind of
They have a lot of good food.
Different flavor.
Yeah, definitely different and stuff. All right, favorite movie. What's the one movie that, if you see it under, besides Men in Black, if you see it on the screen, you see it on
rules.
the screen.
You know the rules. Men in Black. That's it.
It's all part of the Men in Black cinematic.
Please, Men in Black 3.
Favorite movie? I don't know. Like I said, I'm a big Star Wars fan, so you could probably give me like any Star Wars movie. And I'd
Pick
be
one.
happy.
What's it going to be?
Ooh, Episode 5.
Okay.
Empire Strikes Back.
All right. That's a good one. All of them are pretty much. All right.
Oh man, so I'm not a big
Rudy, what's it
movie
gonna be?
guy, but I
All
do
right.
know '90s movies. It would have to be
Clueless.
the ones
Men in Black.
the ones I can quote basically is what I always think of. So it'd be like Dumb and Dumber,
Oh yeah. Those are, oh man, I love that
White
one.
Chicks, or
Yeah.
Home Alone.
Nice.
Oh, Home Alone. Hell
So-
yeah. Kevin McAllister. Hell yeah.
I know you said one, but I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, those are all good and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
All right, Dr. G, what's it gonna be? One movie that comes out.
I'm an '80s kid, so like
Breakfast Club.
No,
What's it gonna be?
'cause that was a little. I mean,
Pretty in Pink.
I think of the Goonies.
The Goonies. Hell yeah. That's a good one.
That's what
Yeah.
I just love watching with my kids now.
I love that. Yeah. Hey, they're making a sequel.
a good
It's gonna come out soon.
They've been
I don't know how that's gonna be, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, Steve, what's it gonna be? One movie that.
One movie.
Men in Black.
Men in Black.
You know you're thinking about that right now.
No. So many.
Galaxy
There's so many.
Defenders.
He's like, why he is gonna say Men in Black? Why?
No.
Gonna erase everybody's memory right now.
I'm gonna say Indiana Jones Temple of Doom.
Oh yes,
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
That is a good one right there. I like that. All right. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Ooh, shapeshifting.
Shapeshifting. What's gonna be your superhero name? Uh-huh.
Oh, you gotta.
Yep.
Why are you making me think about this?
Yup. Shapeshifting. Is it gonna be something, a superhero name? What's it gonna be?
Yeah, man.
All right, yeah, man. All right.
Yeah, man.
All right. Rudy, what's it gonna be? If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I've never thought about this, but I think it'd be cool to be able to like teleport.
All right, teleport.
Like,
That's
I'm
not bad
sitting
at all.
here and I'm like, damn, I ran out of beer. In the store, got my beer. Back on the couch.
What's gonna be your superhero name?
Oh,
Teleportation, beer.
You'd be like last call.
Duff man.
Duff.
Bar back.
beer gone.
Beer gone. All right, there you go. That's a good one right there. Dr. G, what's it going to be? If you could have any superpower, what is it going to be?
It would have to be flying.
Flying, huh?
Dude, you already fly, dude.
Yeah, but it's different. Without the whole airplane thing. You know, I don't know. I'd be like the Rocketeer or something.
Nice.
Hey, that's already taken already.
Yeah, it didn't have to be original. Yeah. It didn't have to be that. But yeah, it'd be flying.
Fine. Well, what's going to be the name then? I'm not gonna let you escape this one.
Flea.
All right. That one's taken too.
I can't go with that.
And he plays the bass too.
I can't go with the original. Yeah.
Zero G.
Yeah, 0 G.
There you go. All right, Steve, what's it gonna be, man? This is a good one right here. You had enough time to think about it.
Dude, my superhero. Man, my biggest thing has always been cheese.
Cheese?
No.
Like,
Yeah, my superhero's cheese.
Cheese.
It's like, bam, you want some cheese? You want some cheese? No.
All kinds of cheese.
Nah, my biggest thing was like running fast. Like
Running fast. Okay.
Want to watch me run on that rock?
yeah,
Watch me do it again.
let me run that
I'll
way. I'll run
race you.
this way. It's like,
What's gonna be your superhero name?
it'd be like the snail. Something
Just the snail, like the total opposite.
Total opposite.
There goes the snail.
It's like, oh, he's not fast at all.
Look at that. Look at that escargot.
You got it. You got it.
There you go. Oh man, this has been so much fun talking to you guys about pretty much everything. Can you let us know once again where we can find you guys on social media? There's your camera.
Yeah, definitely. There. You can find us at www.theacoustiks.com, theacoustiks.com. You can find us on Facebook at The Acoustiks. You can find us on Instagram at The Acoustiks. You can find us on SoundCloud.com/the-acoustiks. You can find us on YouTube. We're everywhere, man.
Oh yeah, go ahead and spell that out because you guys spell it different.
Yeah, so that's The Acoustiks. That's TheAkoustiks. Replace the C's with K's and you'll find us.
There you go. Yeah, you could have just said that. Is there any upcoming events or anything like that? Anything in the near future?
Yeah, we got a couple gigs coming up. We are performing on the 8th in Kernville. We're performing on the 18th of October in Ventura. And then we're going to come back November 6th. We're going to be performing at the Marketplace Concerts. We're going to be featured. We're the featured artist that day.
I definitely want to check that out.
So that's going to be a great concert.
Sounds a fun one.
And then in December, we have our Ugly Sweater Bash. We like to give back to the community. This program is basically in support of mental health awareness. We do a lot of stuff and a lot of people involved in that. We've been doing it for 7 years now. So we're going on 8, I think. This is going to be the 8th one, I believe. I have to check. But so all the percentage of the proceeds for that goes to mental assistance and health and whatnot, and an account that we have with a great organization called Doggy Do Good, and we have an account with them, and the goal there is to be able to get somebody a service dog because they're expensive as hell.
Yeah, they are. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so that's that opportunity, and that's our way of giving back to the community in that aspect, and other things we do community stuff as well. So
I love that. Let us know how we can help out. I would love to collaborate and stuff, take the show out there and stuff, and show some support as well.
Cool, man.
You know what I mean?
You're more than welcome to come.
Thank you, man. Thank you guys for coming over here. This was a fun interview and stuff. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.